Today we're talking about the INFJ personality. People say it's the rarest type in the Myers-Briggs system. That means not many people have it, maybe only 1 or 2 out of 100. Because of that, INFJs often feel different. They may feel like they see the world in a special way that others don't always understand. If you are an INFJ, you might nod along a lot as you read this. And if you know an INFJ, this will help you get them much better. First, let's make the letters simple. I means introvert, so INFJs get energy from quiet time. N means they like ideas, patterns, and big pictures. F means they make choices with their values and with care for people. J means they like plans, order, and finishing things. Put that all together and you get a person who is warm and thoughtful, who notices hidden meanings, and who likes life to make sense. An INFJ is often calm on the outside but busy on the inside. Their mind is always connecting dots. INFJs often feel different from a young age. In school, they might enjoy friends, but crowds can feel loud and tiring. They may prefer one close friend to 10 casual friends. They might write stories, draw, or think up big ideas while staring out the window. Teachers may say they daydream, but really, their brain is working hard in quiet ways. They think about why things happen, not just what happens. They want life to mean something, even when they're kids. One of the most weird traits people notice is the INFJ's strong gut feeling. It's like a quiet inner compass that points to what is true or what will happen next. An INFJ might say, I just have a feeling this plan won't work, or, I think that person is upset even though they're smiling. Later, their hunch turns out to be right. This isn't magic. INFJs pay attention to tiny clues most people miss. They notice tone, timing, patterns, and what's left unsaid. Their brain collects the pieces and puts them together, often in the background, and then the answer pops up like a light turning on. This inner compass helps INFJs see the big picture. While others are stuck on one small problem, an INFJ is asking, what does this mean for the whole team? For the future, for the people involved? They love patterns, symbols, and stories. They enjoy talking about why something matters, not just how to do it. That's why INFJs often like subjects like literature, psychology, and history. They like science too, but they want to connect the facts to real life and real people. Another big INFJ trait is deep empathy. INFJs don't just notice feelings, they feel them with you. If a friend is sad, an INFJ might feel heavy all day. If a room is tense, their body might feel tight. This can be a superpower. It helps them be kind, gentle, and wise. People feel safe around them because they listen without judging. They remember what you said last week because it mattered to you, so it matters to them. They often know the right words to say to comfort someone who is hurting. But strong empathy can be hard, too. Big crowds, loud events, and lots of emotions can wear an INFJ out. They might need quiet time after a party, not because they didn't have fun, but because they soaked up so much energy from everyone around them. Sometimes they need to be alone to recharge. Think of a phone battery. Social time uses up the charge. Quiet time plugs the phone back in. If an INFJ can't recharge, they may feel cranky, numb, or overwhelmed. Alone time is not selfish for them. It's how they stay kind and strong. You might have heard the term, highly sensitive. Many INFJs relate to that. They notice bright lights, strong smells, rough fabrics, or sudden noises more than others. They also notice moods and hidden meanings. This can make them amazing friends, artists, helpers, and leaders. It can also make life tiring. A busy shopping mall can be too much. A loud classroom can make it hard to think. A sad movie might make them cry for a long time after it ends. None of this is too dramatic, it's simply how their system is built. When they learn to take breaks and set kind boundaries, life gets much easier. Let's talk about introversion in a simple way. Introverts can like people a lot. They can be fun and chatty with the right person. The difference is how they refuel. Extroverts refuel by being around others. Introverts refuel by being alone or with one trusted friend. An INFJ might love a deep talk over hot chocolate with one person and feel joyful afterward. But the same INFJ might feel tired after a large party with small talk and noise. It's not good or bad, it's just how their brain and body handle energy. Another, weird, INFJ trait is their mix of heart and mind. They care deeply about people, but they also love clear logic. They may comfort a friend with warmth, then go home and make a detailed plan to help. They ask, what is kind, and what is true, at the same time. Some people think you have to pick one. Either you're a warm person or a logical person. INFJs often blend both. This can make them great problem solvers because they see what will work and what will feel right for the people involved. You might notice that INFJs plan a lot. They like lists, calendars, and steps. It gives them peace. They want to know where they're going and why. But here's the funny part. They also enjoy safe surprises, like a friend bringing their favorite snack or a teacher letting them explore a topic they love. The key is trust. If they trust the person or the process, they can be flexible. If they don't, sudden changes can feel scary or annoying. They prefer to prepare. It helps them show up as their best self. Many INFJs are creative. They write poems, draw art, write songs, make videos, or dream up stories. Their creativity often has a purpose. They want their work to help someone or share a message. They care about justice, kindness, and truth. They often stand up for people who are ignored or hurt. You might see them speak softly, but the things they stand for are strong. They believe in fairness, and they don't like fake behavior. If someone is cruel or dishonest over and over, an INFJ may pull away for good. Some people call this the door slam. It usually happens after many chances and many hurts. It is not cold. It is self-protection. Sometimes INFJs struggle with perfectionism. They want to do the right thing the right way. They want their work to match the beautiful picture in their minds. This can push them to do great things, but it can also make them freeze. They may wait to start because they fear messing up. They may redo the same page many times. They may be very hard on themselves. The best fix is gentle progress. Start small. Celebrate small wins. Remember, done is often better than perfect, and feedback can help the picture in their head become real step by step. INFJs also need honest, deep connections. They can be friendly to many people, but they let only a few into their inner circle. They don't like gossip or mean jokes. They want conversations with meaning. They like to ask, "How are you really?" and they mean it. If you are friends with an INFJ, you might be surprised by how much they remember about your life. That's because your story matters to them. They keep those details safe. They may write you a kind note when you feel down. They may show up when you need help, even if they are busy. At school or work, INFJs shine when they know the why behind a task. If a teacher says, "We're doing this project to help the community," they will work with heart. If a boss says, "This plan will make life easier for our customers," they will find smart, caring solutions. But if the rule is, "Do it because I said so," they may feel trapped. They like structure, but they also want purpose. When they trust the goal, they bring focus, creativity, and steady effort. They can lead teams by listening, guiding, and seeing problems before they happen. Because INFJs think so deeply, they can get stuck in their heads. They replay talks. They wonder if they hurt someone. They plan 10 steps ahead. This can cause worry or stress. A helpful tip is to check the facts. Ask, "What proof do I have?" Another tip is to take breaks that calm the body, like a short walk, a warm drink, or a few slow breaths. Movement, nature, art, and prayer or quiet time can all help reset an INFJ system. When the body is calm, the mind can think clearly again. Let's paint a picture. Imagine an INFJ at a birthday party. They show up with a hand-picked gift they knew you'd love. They smile and talk, but after an hour, the music and chatter feel loud. They slip onto the porch for a few minutes, take deep breaths, and look at the sky. Then they come back, ready to be present again. Later, they send you a message saying how happy they were to celebrate you. None of this is fake. It's balance. It's how they keep their heart open without burning out. Here's another picture. Imagine an INFJ working on a group project. The group is stuck arguing about tiny details. The INFJ listens, then says, "I think we're forgetting the main goal. We want people to understand water safety, right? What if we make a simple poster with 3 clear steps and a short video that shows those steps?" The group likes it. The INFJ breaks tasks into parts, checks in with each person kindly, and helps the team finish on time. They use both heart and plan. Everyone feels heard, and the project turns out great. Now let's talk about boundaries. Because INFJs care so much, people may try to lean on them too hard. An INFJ might say yes to every request, then feel tired and resentful. Learning to say no is important. A kind no can sound like, "I care about you, but I can't help with that today," or "I need to rest tonight, so I'll pass." Boundaries protect their energy so they can keep giving in healthy ways. Boundaries are not walls, they are fences with gates. The INFJ decides when to open the gate and when to close it. INFJs also love learning. They read, research, and ask questions. They like to collect ideas and then share them in a way that makes sense to others. This can make them great teachers, counselors, writers, designers, community leaders, or thoughtful scientists. They can take something complex and explain it simply. They also care about how decisions affect people, not just the numbers. When they mix knowledge with compassion, they make wise choices that help real lives. You might wonder, do INFJs ever have fun? Yes, they do. Their fun might look different, though. They might enjoy a quiet game night with a few friends, a hike in the woods, a movie that makes them think, or a creative project that fills them with joy. They might like music that tells a story. They might love visiting a museum, a library, or a cozy cafe. What makes it fun is meaning and connection. If the activity has those, they'll light up. Sometimes people misunderstand INFJs. They might think they're shy, snobby, or too serious. but most INFJs are warm once they feel safe. They can laugh hard. They can be a little goofy. They just need time to trust. They also need room to be quiet sometimes. That quiet is where their best ideas grow. If you give them space and kindness, you'll see their true colors: gentle, brave, creative, and loyal. If you are an INFJ, here are a few friendly reminders. Your feelings are not too much, they are signals. Listen to them, and take care of your needs before you break. Your hunches are not weird, they are the result of paying attention. Test them when you need to, but don't ignore them. Your need for rest is not a flaw. It is your power switch. When you honor it, you glow brighter. And your voice matters. Even if you speak softly, what you say can change things for the better. If you care about an INFJ, here's how to help. Be honest and kind. Don't play games. Give them time to think before big decisions. Ask deeper questions and really listen to the answers. Notice the little things they do for you and say thank you. Invite them to events, but don't push if they're tired. Let them know your true self. That's the gift they want most, a real, caring connection. What makes INFJs weird is also what makes them wonderful. They feel deeply in a world that often rushes past feelings. They think widely in a world that often looks only at one step ahead. They care about people and plans. They notice patterns and pain. They dream of a kinder world and try to build it one choice at a time. They may not shout their ideas, but their quiet strength can be life-changing. In the end, the INFJ mind is like a library with soft light and many doors. Each door opens to a new idea, a story, a memory, or a hope. They walk these halls with care, choosing a book that might help someone they love. They carry it out gently and say, "Here, this might be what you needed." That is their gift. It's not strange. It's rare and precious. So if you're an INFJ, please know this. You are not broken for needing quiet. You are not odd for wanting meaning. You are not weak for feeling a lot. You are thoughtful, brave, and kind. Keep setting boundaries. Keep creating. Keep telling the truth with love. And keep trusting that inner compass that points you toward what is good and right. And if you're not an INFJ but you know one, remember what's under that calm face. There is a person who sees more than you think, feels more than they say, and tries every day to do the next kind thing. Be patient. Be real. Be grateful. You might discover one of the best friends you'll ever have. Thanks for reading about the weird traits of INFJs. Now you know they're not really weird, they're unique. The world needs people who look deeper, love gentler, and plan with purpose. That's the INFJ way. Keep learning about your own style too. We all bring something special to the table, and when we understand each other, life gets better for everyone.